In a small suburban neighborhood, life was ordinary for the Thompson family. It was a lively household filled with the sounds of laughter, occasional arguments, and the comforting rhythm of routine. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson were dedicated parents who believed in guiding their three children with love and firmness. Their mornings often began with gentle reminders and words of caution about the day's activities. One bright morning, as the children prepared for school, Mr. Thompson mildly reprimanded his eldest, Josh, for not paying attention when crossing streets. "Remember, Josh, cars won't wait for you," he warned, his voice firm yet caring. Josh, though he nodded, dismissed it as another tedious instruction from Dad. Later that afternoon, Josh found himself playing a game of tag with his friends. Caught up in the thrill, he darted across the street, laughing off his father's warning, only to freeze in terror as a car swerved desperately to avoid him. Meanwhile, 8-year-old Lily was captivated by the mysterious allure of strangers. Her mother's words, "Strangers are not friends until we know them," seemed like just background noise. Enticed by an unfamiliar figure handing out candy, she wandered away from her mother's side at the park. Back at their house, the youngest, Timmy, was awash with curiosity. The electrical socket, forbidden and mysterious, beckoned him. His father's firm warnings faded from mind as he reached out, toy in hand, towards the gleaming outlet. Each scenario spiraled into chaos. Josh lay sprawled on the cold pavement, surrounded by anxious voices and blaring sirens. Lily, her innocent trust betrayed, was coaxed away by park officials who had noticed her plight. Timmy's curious experiment ended with a terrible shock and a frantic rush to the hospital. The Thompson home transformed overnight from one of warmth and laughter into a den of sorrow. The once steady heartbeat of the household echoed with cries of despair as Mr. and Mrs. Thompson waited for news that every parent fears. The film closed with the smell of antiseptic lingering, the sight of worried parents, and whispered hopes for second chances. As the scene dimmed to black, a poignant message appeared. Listen to your parents. They love you and want to protect you. This story resonated, a somber reminder of the fragile balance between freedom and heedlessness.